got big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star. I got big money, I drive big cars, everybody know me. It's like I'm a movie star.
Champion, winner of season number 5, EL.CIBERNETICO. Yeah, I gotta make up myself a big old promo, big old intro, a big old everything. But on the side note, first off, let's get into a serious moment real quick. Shout out to everybody who's out on the East Coast. You guys keep your heads up, stay away from the damn storm. Don't be a hero. Our thoughts and prayers go out to you guys. Make sure you're like taken care of. I mean, hey, I know it sucks with being without power and stuff, but safety is more important than anything. And of course, bringing it back to reality, coming back to you, Sean, all the way from Columbus, Ohio, Mr. TEASHAUN Jones.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, WCC family? What's up, everybody out there in the world? I just hope everybody is safe and warm somewhere here on the east side. You know, make sure everyone's okay. And you know, if you like to, WCC family, if you're living on the east, you know, hit us up, tell us if you're all right.
Alongside with us is joining us also the man, the beast, the man beast himself, part of the 187, part of the LWO. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Red Machine, of course, Brian Jones, going down south in good old Dallas, Texas.
What's good, people?
But also the homeboy to the left, the manager to the superstars, the man, the beast, the pervert himself. Yes, Paul, you're a pervert. Let's not lie about that. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Martin.
What up, everybody?
What's going down? Gentlemen, Monday Night Raw started really weird. I don't know if it's me or if it's you guys or if it's something, but is wrestling dying? That's the question tonight. Is wrestling dying?
It's slow. It's a slow death, unfortunately, I have to say. I mean, I'm a fan. I've been a huge fan of the business, you know, all the way from, you know, WWF era to the WWE era, even WCW. Yeah, it's dying a slow death, and I hate to say or even want to even think about it, you know, going away.
Right. Brian Jones, is wrestling dying?
I'm gonna have to agree with Sean on this one. Yes, it's slowly dying because it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. These storylines and shit that they're just throwing together is just crap.
Exactly. Paul Martin, same question to you, my friend. Is wrestling dying slowly, like all the guys are talking about? Is it dying real slow, or what's going on?
Well, the one thing is that I just think that, you know, every actually era of wrestling, you know, has their own, you know, like, you know, ups and downs and downfalls. So it's like, I'm giving it, you know, like a benefit of doubt. The writers are pressured into writing everything that's good, and Vince is just trying to do his best, but then, you know, he just has to think of the big picture. The economy is not the best, and people want to save their, like, money on everything, but then also people that want to, like, see the shows, I don't blame them because I would, but then it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50 on that issue.
You know what, guys? Paul brought up a good point. I mean, we never really talk about that. Our good old economy. Oh, mate, is WWE and TNA a little expensive to watch and to buy their merchandise right now? I mean, I know some of us are going through some tough situations out there, but could that be a problem as well?
Yeah, that could be.
I mean, it could be cool. You got to look at it like the 4 main pay-per-views that they have, which is Royal Rumble,
right,
WrestleMania, and Survivor Series, and SummerSlam are like $50 a pop.
Yeah.
So I'm like, really? $50?
Out of those 4, that's $200 right there.
Yeah, that is true. You know, I really never, I mean, I look at it from all aspects, but, like, you know, I really don't even see it, you know, in that view. You know, that's a good point that he brought up. You know, you talk about $50 a pop, where it used to be $30 like a long time ago. Like
exactly,
you know, when I was growing up. But then they were like, you know, if you look at it this way too, you know, you got your cable company, your satellite, and then it all throws in, like, you know, pyros and the wrestlers have to get paid too. But even when you look at it from the wrestler standpoint, like if you look at it from WWE all the way to the Indies, you know, JTG, he said, you know, at WrestleMania they only got paid like $1,000.
Damn.
And then he didn't even wrestle.
Damn.
So I mean, so that kind of tells you, like, okay, do they treat their wrestlers good, or you know, or do they pay the writers that well? You know, I mean, it kind of it's a whole pot, you know.
It's a greedy business right now because everybody wants to make that fast and quick buck.
That's true. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, I was sitting down, I'm watching this, and I'm watching, and then it's like, for the first time ever, I put my head down, and I'm like watching it like a little kid, you know, and I'm watching, and I'm like, dude, this shit is boring. Like, there's nothing cool about it anymore, and it's like, I want to see something cool, you know, it's like, at least something to make me go, oh shit, you know?
Right.
I turn the channel, I'm watching the game, and I'm now like, oh my God, what the fuck? What happened? And it's like, where's the excitement? Where is the excitement? Sean Jones.
The excitement left like almost 10 years ago. I mean, surprise. I mean, I can't say. I mean, it kind of chokes you up a little bit because it's, you know, as a kid growing up, you're watching it from the golden era. From me, you know, watching the golden era, like the Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, to the Attitude Era, which
right.
I believe that was the coolest era of all time. You know, to this whole Cena CM Punk era. You know, and nothing makes me say, oh damn, that's awesome. I mean, CM Punk had me. You know, he kind of had me like on, you know, Christmas, where the parent gives you that joke gift and it's an empty box. you know, he dropped the pipe bomb and stuff like that. So now it's like, oh, surprise! We're getting this. Nothing but empties.
Right. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said before, it's just something's missing. Brian Jones, what do you think is missing from the business right now?
Good writers, for one thing.
Can you honestly just blame the writers on this?
No, it's just the whole lot of blame. I mean, the economy, and it's just so much that's going on. It's a lot to blame.
Right.
I mean, then you got talent that you're not. I mean, he also has talent that's damn good that's not being pushed right now.
Right.
Yep.
So that also factors in as well. I'm like, we see the same people night after night: Orton, Punk, Cena. I'm like, oh my God, will you fucking push somebody else already?
Oh man. Now, okay, how about this? Let's go back to Hell in the Cell. Did you guys honestly believe? I mean, a lot of people the week prior were saying, you know, Punk's gonna win. But did you have that little doubt? Maybe, just Ryback was gonna win.
Not really.
I thought Ryback was going to win. I really thought. Like, I thought this was going to be the hope that we were looking for. You know,
right.
The little the excitement. You know, at least a little bit of a spark. You know,
right.
But unfortunately, and this is how I feel about everybody else. But when they, you know, if anybody didn't see it, you know, here's this little spoiler. Just, you know, the whole, you know, low blow thing. It's like that was like a last minute crap. and as a writer, you know, I'm like, really? like really? Like people are really going to accept this?
I'll be honest with you. During the match, by the way, Atlanta, I swear to God, if I ever become a millionaire and become a big promoter in wrestling, I'm never taking a pay-per-view to Atlanta again. I don't know what the hell is going on in Atlanta, whether it be the storm, whether it be Hurricane Sandy, whether it be anything. Atlanta, you guys were dead. What the hell is going on?
Wait, y'all supposed to be Hotlanta. What was up?
Let me tell
Exactly.
Let me tell you, because it didn't have Lil Wayne or T.I. in it.
Oh, he said it, not me. He said it, not me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. You weren't happy with the fact that Chili was dancing to some millions and millions and billions of dollars?
Chili from TLC?
Yeah.
She was there?
She was dancing to that song.
She was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I gotta see this. I gotta watch that. I gotta
watch the intro. Watch the intro when primetime players come out. Not the whole intro of the show, but just watch that intro when the primetime players come out, and she's dancing right there with the whole crowd. I'm like, oh shit, watch out.
Now see, there's your problem. There's the problem right there. You had a huge star. And they did not expose her, did not put her out there like every other star. Like,
well, actually, they did. I take that back. Yes, they did. They did expose her a little bit, just a little tiny bit. They just said Grammy Award-winning TLC Chili. And then yeah, but you still, I mean, hype it up like they hype, Machine Gun Kelly. Chili is still big, to some people. I mean, she's a Grammy winner. What? There you go.
Never mind. I was going to say something disrespectful, but.
No, go ahead. Hey, let's be honest. This paper was whack ass. Let's be honest about this. This paper was boring as fuck. Atlanta, you guys were boring.
When I was watching parts of it, man, no excitement.
Exactly. Match of the night, of course, would have to be Del Rio and Orton. Second match that woke me up after that whole other bullshit was, of course, Big Show. Congratulations to Big Show, new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Finally.
Beating Sheamus. Finally.
Like, he hasn't... and Big Show, I'm not taking anything away from Big Show. I mean, ever since he came to the WWE, he really hasn't won anything huge. I mean, he may have won the W title one time, and then from there he won the tag team, and then he became the big giant with the diapers on, and from there no one could really take him serious. Right.
I mean, Brian, let me ask you this. You said no more Cena, Punk, Orton, Cena, Punk, Cena, Orton, Punk, vice versa. Now you throw Big Show's name in the mix. Are you satisfied with that?
I mean, yeah, I've always been a Big Show fan. I mean, especially a heel Big Show.
Right.
So I don't mind seeing him with the title, holding it for a little bit.
Same question about Jeff Hardy. I'm not saying that's the same question about good old Big Show. How long do you see this guy holding the belt?
Until he decides he want to leave and go back to WWE. Oops, did I say that?
Damn. Dude, that's too early. Are you serious? Do you have some kind of news report that I don't know about?
No, but I just don't see that guy ending his career there. I wouldn't.
Right. TEASHAUN Jones, agree or disagree?
With Big Show holding the title, how long? Brian, I see him holding it for a month.
Oh, wow. Paul Martin, that was your number one pick last season. Are you going to roll with Big Show this season?
No, not really, because he's not going to hold the title, and plus it's like I think his career is kind of, going downhill, but not like the steep downhill. It's just that I just think he's going to be ready in about a few months to think about retirement.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting concept. My thing is with Big Show, it's about time. Let's be honest. You got the biggest, strongest athlete in the world, and he's not a champion at all.
Exactly.
And now you finally give him the belt, and it's like, okay, what are we going to do next? Now, my question to you, to everybody in the room, is this. Is Dolph Ziggler going to cash in on Big Show anytime soon?
I hope so.
I want him to, but I don't see it.
Why not?
I mean, Show is gonna have to be really down and hurt for him to cash in on Show.
Right. Sean, not to cut you off, Red, but Sean, why not?
Okay, one, Dolph Ziggler's not dumb. I mean, he knows he can't beat the Big Show. I will hope he knows he can't beat the Big Show. And if he does, he has to either cheat or bring a chair or take a bat to him. I mean, let's be completely honest here. One, Dolph Ziggler will not say, hey, we'll do a John Cena. I'm going to challenge you, this date, no problem, I'm going to come in straight, I'm going to Cena it out, fight for it. No, this is not going to happen.
Right.
But as for him to win in the next pay-per-view, nah. I actually, where I see this is probably going to go? Either he'll cash it in at the Royal Rumble and then put an entry in for the Royal Rumble to where he can pick his own opponent. Unless that's how hopefully the writers could see my vision of it.
But. Okay, let's go back to Monday Night Raw. Team Foley versus Team Punk. Let's be honest, did you guys see this coming?
No.
Why not?
I wasn't even expecting Foley to be there.
Exactly, right? Is WWE fucking with our minds now?
I knew eventually Foley was going to come and confront him about, because last time you seen him, Punk just, got a cheap shot in. I knew Foley wasn't going to let that one pass.
Brian, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was waiting for someone to say that, but yes. This never ended. I had a feeling it was either going to be him or Stone Cold because of the whole beef they got going on Twitter and those video game promos they're doing. One of them had to step out of the damn shadows. One just got his ass cooked, which is Foley, and the other guy's just talking shit on the internet. So it's like, which one's going to pop out? Paul Martin, have you bought WWE 13 yet?
No, not yet. I'm just waiting to buy it during lunch at work tonight when I come back.
Red, have you bought WWE 13?
I got it on reserve. I haven't went and picked up my copy yet. I'll probably be.
Oh man. Sean Jones, have you bought WWE 13?
Hell yeah.
And your thoughts?
It's a good game. I enjoy it. I love it. I went to some of the internet reviews on it. They gave it on IGN gave it an 8.4, but with IGN, a lot of people got to understand that they don't play sports games. They're not Madden fans, WWE wrestling video game fans, or even NBA 2K fans. They just play, like Call of Duty, Final Fantasy stuff. But WWE 13, it lives up to the name. The revolution is here, and I mean it's awesome. I can't complain. Like, I think this was the best investment that my money had done for this year.
Whoa! Didn't last night you say it was awful?
I did.
Got you.
You got me. I will say, however, okay, with everything in life, it comes with a flaw, unfortunately. But I mean, okay, like I'll point out the camera view. The camera view, it makes you feel like you're kind of in the nosebleed section, almost, and it's like once you get the adrenaline going in the game, it zooms in just a little bit more. But like with every WWE game, the commentating sucks. it'll repetitively say like, you know, oh, Stone Cold Stunner, Stone Cold Stunner, or it'll turn, and then from going commentating and you go for a pin, it'll just quit commentating, like they'll say something about Stone Cold or Shawn Michaels, and then you cover it's like, it goes like, how's the best way I could do it? You know, Shawn Michaels is the grandson. One way to go for pin, 1, 2.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't finish. Yeah, it does not finish. So, but the game is awesome. I mean, if you're an Attitude Era fan, or actually grew up in Attitude Era and watched all the highlight reels of the Attitude Era, I mean, they didn't miss a beat. They even cover some of the WCW stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they'll talk about the Monday Night Wars and the ratings, and it was awesome. It didn't miss a beat. The only problems one person pointed out to me was because China was not there in the whole DX thing, in the whole DX cutscenes of the video game. I'm like, she's a porno star. Of course she's not going to be in there.
Right. That is very interesting because, see, here's the deal. I personally am not into video games. I did not buy WWE 13. Put it this, I haven't even bought a damn Xbox yet. I should, but I shouldn't, because it's like, Tone, shout out to Tone, last year was telling me about WWE 12, and I was like, okay, I might get it. I might even get the whole Xbox or PS3. I didn't get it, and this fool, I kid you not, after he told me that month later, he stood quiet. I'm like, uh-oh, something's up. That day he got it, he was on the conference show over on Monday nights, every Monday nights on the Uncensored show, right after Raw, 30 minutes right after Raw, with Christine Bringet, and he was talking about the game, and he was bragging about the game. Shoot, he even canceled the show because of the damn game. And he was bragging about WWE 12. It's so good. You could go in player mode. The download stuff is awesome, blah, blah, blah. All this other stuff, right? And I'm like, he had me so hyped up. I'm like, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. A month later, this fool shuts the hell up about it. And I kid you not. I was like, what the hell? And then he started telling me all this stuff. Well, it's okay. I'm like, whoa. You just went from it's fucking awesome to it's just okay now. Never got into the game. After that, I thought I was going to make my comeback from games, but no, never did. I went from Dreamcast to Wii, and then back to Dreamcast again.
Wow.
Yeah, so video games are not that much for me.
Okay, good thing that you said. Good thing that you broke that down, because I was going to ask you, like, are you those people who say that video games are a waste of time?
Oh, no.
Okay, because they're not a waste of time. They just rot your mind. No, I'll be completely honest with the guys here in WCC family. I've been playing video games since the age of 5, like, no lie. And, you know, there's some games where it's like, okay, it's repetitive. Just like, okay, like I'll even say, like, the Madden games are repetitive. I know there's Madden fans out there, but I'm like, I'm sorry, but Madden 10 will be is almost the same as Madden 12.
I'm sorry, Madden 11 is number 1. I play that shit all the time on my PSP, but thank you anyway.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I got Madden 11 too, and like I said, like, you know, the only difference is that, you know, is the roster. You know, that's completely it. But with WWE games, some way out better than the other. I will say that. Like freaking 13 is awesome. I don't think you can get any much higher than that. I mean, maybe I'm just boosting it because I'm an Attitude Era kid.
Right.
I lived through the whole Rocky Maivia to The Rock, to the electrifying Man in Sports Entertainment, to Triple H, or I'm sorry, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, to the game Triple H. You know, it's like, you know, I lived all that stuff, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, and it kind of makes you, to me, it's like, man, I feel old.
Man. Speaking about man, let's go to my LWO and 187 brother, good old Brian Jones. Tell him about Madden. Please tell me about that you still love playing Madden.
I'm playing Madden right now.
Exactly. Thank you.
Well, you know what? Then I'm gonna say this right now because we're brothers right now. Because like right now, I am playing Madden 11 while I'm doing.
What the hell? First you're like, oh, this game sucks, and now it's good.
Here on Overload tonight, we have established that me and TEASHAUN are related. We're Joneses.
That's right.
Like no lie, like I'm a stand right next to the TV and hear me playing football. Yes, football and wrestling. Yes, you know they both have spears. You spear the shit out of people, so there, it works.
Right.
Right.
As long as you don't mention as long as nobody mentioned Goldberg, I am okay.
Oh damn. But hey, Paul, don't feel left out. Me and you, we're brothers. My family goes all the way back to your country, back when my people were your slaves. But yeah, that's another story.
Yes, we are not responsible for that comment.
I just don't want to have Paul and myself be left out, you know. Back when my people used to carry your water for you, but that's another story. But anyways, Paul, are you planning to buy WWE 13?
Yeah, I'm planning on to buy it Wednesday night, Thursday morning after work, or actually during work. Oh, yeah, but then actually the current game I am playing right now is FIFA 13.
FIFA? Come on. That's a girl sport. Or should I say that's a girl game? Let me guess.
I'm sorry. I would not. I can't play soccer. I would have a heart attack, man.
Let me guess, Paul. Let me guess, Paul. You like to bend it like Beckham?
What a guy.
That motherfucker can just bloody chunk off that bloody ice, that little twat.
Oh damn, that's like saying Michael Bay. Oops, did I just say that?
Michael fucking Bay. Like,
man. Anyways, moving on, gentlemen. Hey, what were you going to say, son?
I was going to ask, everybody, since we're talking about, WWE 13, the Attitude Era, what was your favorite Attitude Era moment?
Ooh. Go ahead, Paul. Mine's going to take for a while.
Taker and Foley's Hell in a Cell.
Ooh.
Oh, not bad.
That one was classic.
Is there anyone else that stands out like that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a good one. I can't think of anything. I say, for me, I'm a big DX fan. So anything that had to do with DX in the Attitude Era, I loved it.
Mhm.
Yeah, DX was my favorite. Like my favorite moment of DX happened right after WrestleMania. Right after WrestleMania, it was Raw. Is when DX, the Army, aligned themselves together. The night Sean Waltman came back to WWE as X-Pac and the New Age Outlaws teamed up with DX, and that right there set it all off. That was my favorite Attitude Era moment right there.
Damn, you guys really got me thinking now. Which is the good one? Well, I guess we can't forget, of course, the most infamous scene of all time. Stone Cold Steve Austin shows up to Brian Pillman's house with a gun, or the other way around.
Yeah.
Brian Pillman shoots.
Well, actually, my second favorite moment, even though that this probably not in the game, but I don't know because I don't got it yet. But when actually Stone Cold actually came out of character. When he said, Austin 316, I just whooped their ass.
Yes. King of the Ring.
That's another moment. Out of character moment and probably best moment in history, just to kind of break the character type of moment.
By the way, that's the birthplace of good old WCC back in Milwaukee.
Yep.
No wonder.
And you know what? Here's my second best attitude moment. I mean, I consider it an attitude moment because it was still around. Was when Chris Jericho made his appearance on WWF.
Oh my God!
When he interrupts The Rock.
Yes.
I mean, you know, you had that whole new millennium clock ticking down. No one knew what it meant. Like you didn't hear, because like when I was in school, you know, I had to look on the dirt sheet, but no one never knew what it was. You know, even when Jericho was on WCW, you know, he didn't mention it or even hinting around like, oh, I'm leaving, you know, whatever. And that was like the coolest thing. That's the best way to even enter in WWE.
Right. Yeah, oh man, that's fuck. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna put that one as my favorite moment of all time because of the fact that the way shit was going on in California at the time. See, a lot of people on the East Coast were so into their spoilers, their dirt sheets, that in California we never had the chance to read it. We didn't have to bother to read it because we were so addicted to watch Monday Night Raw. We didn't care what you guys knew. To be honest with you, I even remember this too. There was even signs out there that has, you know, Y2J, the Millennium Man, Chris Jericho. And I was like, how the fuck did they know? It's like that was the first thing that popped in my head. It's like, how the fuck did they know? This shit wasn't even leaked out. And it's like, sure enough, it's like, all you marks out there on the East Coast, yeah, oh man, you guys, yeah, it's hard to fuck with you guys like that.
Yeah, cause like
you guys are hardcore. At the time, you guys had to be hardcore fans to know what the fuck is going on like that. Cause damn, like I said, on the West Coast, there was no time. Wrestling was so good, we didn't care, you know.
Right.
It was so good to watch. It's like, you know, don't tell me about a sport I'm not gonna watch. Fuck it. And it was like, it was so good, man. Like, seriously, it was so fucking good. And that debut still gives me chills to this day. Every time I watch it, I'm like, fuck, man, that shit's fucking good.
Right. I think Chris Jericho. I mean, he knows the game so well. He knows how to do a good promo. I mean, I don't even think writers can even mess with him. I mean, yeah, you can tell a writer what to say and do and whatever, or they could tell you what to do. But when it comes to guys like Jericho, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'll even throw in Triple H and Shawn Michaels. No one can really touch them when it comes to that. But Jericho had it dead on point.
Right. Paul Martin, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Are you ready, Paul? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready?
I guess so.
All right, then. What makes you want to buy WWE 13 instead of a pay-per-view? And be honest with me about it.
Basically, just to, like, relive your favorite moments of, like, you know, any, like, good storyline, say, from the Attitude Era, or you know, like, have matches that you want to, like, do your own that will not be in the PG era and stuff like that. It's just one of those, you know, good feel-good moments when you just have, you know, the power in the game just to do whatever you want and tell Vince and the creative team to fuck off.
Oh. Same question, Red. Brian, you there?
I think we might have lost him. Did we lose Big?
He's on.
He's on here. He's still here. No mic signal though.
Huh.
But Sean, same thing for you. What makes you want to buy the game instead of a pay-per-view?
I may have to go with Paul on this one. It's like, are you able to relive those moments? You know, those, I believe, golden moments that you know, that evolutionized, you know, the game that you know, evolutionized WWE at the time and wrestling period. with a pay-per-view, you can't really decipher out, you know, the moment that you want, you know. Because, like, if you play the game, you're happy with the way it ended. To where a pay-per-view, the way it sucked, you know, can't really display that. And that's why I bought the game, you know. It's like, well, damn. They're like, what? Ryback lost? Okay, I can play this. I can play as Ryback and pretend that he won. But I just love the fact that it's the Attitude Era. It's like reliving my childhood, you know, memory of wrestling. So that's why I would buy it. That's why I would buy it over pay-per-view.
You know, let's get back into this whole Ryback thing. Did Ryback get screwed over on Sunday? I believe he did. I hate to say this, but yes, he did.
Yeah, the man definitely did get screwed over. I thought it was his time, honestly.
I got into Ryback when he was not just, you know, making it seem like he's going to win. It's not that. He took a few shots from Punk, believe it or not. He took a few shots from Punk, and he stood up to him. And Punk was even made a face like, whoa, 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 like, you're supposed to stay down, motherfucker. Why are you doing up? You know? Not only that, he went after Punk. He didn't just chase him. He went after him like, come on, like, give me some more. In other words, feed me more.
Right, exactly.
And that's right there is when I got hooked. But go ahead, Sean.
I think, like I said, like Ryback, I believe it was his time, and I really think he got screwed over. Now you got to think, you know, you got a creative team, but whose call was that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, was it Hunter's or was it Vince? And I really don't think it was Vince because, you know, Vince, he liked big guys.
Yeah. I'm going to go with, this was a Hunter call because, that wasn't supposed to happen. I believe it wasn't supposed to happen at all. And my thing is this, it's going to break into another subject, but I'm going to have to say this real quick. Like maybe about a month ago, I went to a indie show out here, and this guy was just talking and talking and talking, and it's like, oh, WWE doesn't know what they're doing, WWE is fucking up on this and that, WWE this and that, and you know me, I'm a psychologist. It's like sometimes easy to read people. People could just talk, and I could see and hear right through you. And the thing is that one thing that stood out the most was with this guy, and including everybody. I'm not just, singling out that guy. I'm talking about everybody who loves wrestling. If you're a real hardcore fan and you know some of the details that happen backstage, like, for instance, you know the code words for, what's green, what's a mark, stuff like that. When you know that terminology, it's like, my thing is, it's like, okay, you're already fucking up your own shit, because how are you supposed to get shocked and get that shock value and get that, that wrestling you want when you already know what's going to happen?
Right.
You already know what's going to, what the whole deal is. What's the surprise? You're on the internet looking at the same shit that I'm looking at. I'll admit, I do that sometimes, but I don't believe in it. Like dirt sheets, right. I don't believe anything they say. My thing is, I always believe whatever happens right in front of my face.
Exactly.
Because, but like I told this guy, I'm like, dude, I told him, I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry to barge into your conversation, but I was like, why would you want to, see all that happen when you don't know what's going to happen? He's like, oh, well, that's the thing. And I'm like, no. See, that's the thing where you fuck up. It's like, you want something to happen, but yet you know what else is going to happen, but it's not going to happen, but yet you bitch about it. And it's like, and then he was like looking at me like, damn it, you're right, but fuck you. But go ahead, Sean, before I cut you off. My bad.
No, actually, I was going to say what you just said, right there. Like,
exactly, man. I mean, Paul, like, I know sometimes you get a little heat from other people saying you read, spoilers and this and that. Why do you honestly read spoilers and stuff like that?
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, the only spoilers I read is SmackDown, but because it's I only maybe have about 15, 20 minutes before I have to head out to work. So basically, I just don't say anything about the spoilers for SmackDown. But it's I don't know. It's just the curiosity in the back of my head, and I don't know. I just don't want to do it, but it's just there, and then it's I know I don't want to, but then it's just the curiosity of it.
Right. Sean, what about you? I mean, what's your whole deal of reading spoilers or dirt sheets or anything like that?
Well, spoilers, like Paul said, like me, I work Fridays. I don't really get to catch SmackDown, so I actually do look at. I try not to, but I do look at SmackDown spoilers just to see what happened on SmackDown. But as for wrestling news, if someone's injured or if someone, what's going on, and what's going to happen, as for wrestling news per se, politics and stuff like that. But as for spoilers or what's going to happen here on TNA, I don't try to look at it like that. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan and if you're a writer, you kind of do see between the lines, but I also have to have that fan mentality as well to be surprised to what happens.
Right.
I try not to look at the spoilers. I try not to look at them as much, anything that's gonna break story.
Right. And it's funny how you said that you don't really follow the spoilers and all this and that. I personally do not read them at all, whatsoever. The only thing I do read is breaking news. Say if someone got hurt, just like you said, someone got hurt. And probably that's about it. I mean, or those other stories that happen behind.
I think we might have lost L, but yeah, I understand, what L's talking about. It's just, with spoilers, you kind of have to not read them to get the full view of the product that you have. It's kind of like saying, you watch Batman, or you read about Batman, the movie Dark Knight. And it's I already know what's going to happen in the movie, but, why would you want to do that and you want to get the full picture?
Right. I'm back, by the way. I lost signal.
Oh, no problem. Oh, no problem. And I was just saying, you want to get the full, theatrical event. You want the full product.
Yeah, exactly. It's you took the word right out of my mouth, too. I was about to say that, too. It's when you go see a movie, it's okay, why would you want to go see a movie when you already know the ending?
Right.
And that's the same way I'm with wrestling. It's I mean, oh man, where I was going to head with this is, people complain and bitch about all these, stories that happen, and it's you read the spoilers and you're still wondering why shit didn't go the way you want it to be, and you're complaining about it. It's dude, then stop reading these spoilers, man. For instance, there's a lot of people that just do that, and it's they get so butthurt, they get so mad, and it's it's fuck you, WWE. I can't believe you didn't go with my other story, the one you told me about. I mean, the one they told me about, Right. It's man.
But then you kind of have to, and now I'm thinking about it because spoilers. You kind of also have to blame. You also kind of point back to WWE. As of recent, they did the Kofi Kingston, the whole Kofi Kingston Intercontinental thing.
Right.
There was supposed to be the show on Wednesday, but yet they spoil it by posting up oh, Kofi Kingston win Intercontinental title. You're not supposed to do that.
Right.
That's how you're losing ratings.
Actually, this is a trippy story. I didn't know this. I just found out maybe over the weekend. Ion TV is not shown in California till just recently, like till Monday. Actually, it was already active. I don't know about you guys out there, what channel Ion is, or if there's Ion TV out there, but Ion was not on the West Coast.
This is my first time hearing about anything about Ion, actually.
Yeah, man, I was like, whoa! Like, I thought Ion was a big network, like, you know, NBC or Fox. I thought it was one of the new channels that came on cable. But no, it's actually a local station. Like I guess to you guys it would be like a version of My Network TV.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Not a big network like NBC or Fox, but it's one of those like little market networks.
Oh yeah, like the little state channel.
State to state network.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, I was like surprised. I'm like, oh wow, we get Ion now. I'm like, all right, cool. I finally get to watch a full episode of Ion. All right. Speaking of losing TV spots and stuff like that, that's what you get, ROH. You see, Sinclair is not airing in California.
It's a small market.
Yep.
And it's sad to say that because they're not going to expand their TV viewing by that. Okay, because say that it's in my area, it's on a Saturday night at 11 o'clock, and then it's on the other CBS channel in Iowa about 12:30 at night.
Right.
Yeah. Not a good time.
See, that's another reason why a lot of people inbox, you know, the Overload show all the time, and they say, hey, guys, how come you guys never talk about Ring of Honor? Now, you know, I personally don't get that channel out here in California, so I'm not able to watch it at all whatsoever. And, of course, on YouTube, they always pull them down. I mean, you always get half the match, and then they pull them down, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, if anybody who works with YouTube or anything like that, who are listening to our show, come on, set up, you know, full episode of ROH, you know.
I mean, it's only an hour, so.
Yeah. And quit taking them down so quickly.
Oh, and it's too short.
By the way, if you guys really want to talk about some Ring of Honor stuff real quick, by the way, shout-outs to the Headbangers. They have signed with Ring of Honor. I don't know why, but congratulations to the Headbangers. They are now part of the Ring of Honor roster.
That's cool.
In case you guys didn't know, but yeah. You guys aren't too surprised about that. You're like, yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunately it's not. Well, I mean, ROH they don't put themselves out there that much, and that's another reason why they don't get, you know, exposure. Like right now, I could definitely tell you, you know, not to switch up or anything like that, but LCW, I'll watch those guys. Like I watch all their highlights and shit like that. You know, whenever they post them up, you know,
right,
because they put themselves out there like that.
Right. See, like that. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, with ROH, I'll get news about Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas. Sometimes, you know, I used to get news about Tyler Black before he went, you know, pop.
Speaking of Tyler Black, I don't know if you guys heard, but his days are coming. His days are coming. You could see him in WWE pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Now, this is where I do get into the dirt sheet. Rumors are claiming that it could be as possible as Royal Rumble.
Ooh.
I don't know. Could he be number 30?
Could, but then actually there was also rumors that they would actually have Undertaker going to the Royal Rumble, but then it's like they don't know about that one yet.
You know, with the Royal Rumble, I'm gonna say this: there's so much. There's so much to do there. I mean, you got your jobbers who have to job over to the big stars,
Right.
and have someone like Undertaker come in with his health issues and his performance. Like, don't get me wrong, Undertaker, he's the man. You don't even have to say he's a man. All you got to mention is his name, and you don't have to say Undertaker. You can say Taker. You can say Dead Man Inc. You can say as much as you want about the Undertaker, but when it comes to him, I think it's basically done for him. I mean, if he comes in the Royal Rumble, that's awesome, but if he doesn't come, you got to think, okay, what other surprise superstars may show up?
Right. Oh man.
I mean, but with going back to ROH2s and stuff like that, ROH, you guys got to step up your marketing game.
Exactly. I mean, we talk about a lot about why this whole damn scene is dying in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember one time I even brought up, could you guys see WWE back in the small arenas again?
Yeah, I remember that question, and man, that kind of did hit home. As like, man, can we see like WWE doing the bingo halls again?
Exactly. Live from the Connecticut Civic Center. It's like, whoa, what happened to the the Charleston Arena?
Damn. Wow.
I was like, I asked my buddy about that too. That one time too. I was like, hey, what do you think about having a WWE show at your local high school gym or something? He looked at me like, oh, are you serious, dude?
See, and that's when you know if when wrestling is dying is when WWE is doing shows, local gym, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got indies who do that or pushing themselves, but when you have WWE doing that,
right.
You're talking about the Vince McMahon, because even I can't remember what it was, but it was some type of convention center where TNA did it one time. They came here to Columbus, and I was like, wow, like they're really doing this.
Yeah.
And when they did do it, it was like, man, like, where's the pyros and all this? It's like, so this is what it looks like if they had to do it like, gung ho style shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Columbus, in 2 weeks, Sean, the King returns to Raw.
Yes. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that he's coming back. I hope he does not get in the ring.
Right. Now, the big question is this. I know times are rough out there. I know things are a little iffy out there. But are we going to see a TEASHAUN Jones sign out on the stands?
Oh yeah, you're going to see a TEASHAUN. In one side is going to say Mr. Jones, flip around, WCC.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah. WCC Overload. You're going to see it there. Yeah, I've been trying to make plans to get myself the whole like 4 days, so I could go down there and chill with some of the guys, because I know our founder, he happened to see Jack Swagger.
Right.
And believe it or not, I have a little bit of around the way to get to the Superstars. The last time I actually saw R-Truth, so that was pretty damn cool.
Not bad. Is there anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah, one quick thing. I don't know the update to her condition, but Lillian Garcia, anybody know, she got in an accident. She got hit by a car, and you know, they said she had multiple concussions. So I'm not quite sure what's the update on that, but I do. My prayers go to her. Lillian Garcia, please get well soon. You know, she does play a big. She does play a big part.
Yeah, because we hate Tony Chimmel.
I did not say that.
I'm just kidding, Tony. If you're listening out there, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, she does play a big part in the WWE's history. I mean, day in, day out, going to different cities, try to remember where the hell you're at.
Right.
Isn't that right or truth?
Pause. I hate that bastards. Green Bay, Wisconsin. He's like, nah, wrong city, dude. But yeah, guys. Anything else you guys want to talk about real quick before we go?
Do we have to talk about Hogan?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Ric Flair.
Woo! Oh my God, I forgot about that one.
The Nature Boy. Woo! Man, okay. Apparently, he was supposed to be backstage, and these are rumors that I see on WCC. Rumor has it that he was supposed to be backstage on Raw. Apparently, he's supposed to sign a contract with WWE coming back. Now, a lot of people asking why is he coming back to WWE? Well, one of them is his daughter signed a development contract with WWE to perform as a wrestler, female wrestler. And also they said that his role, if he does come back, was to be GM. How you guys feel about that?
Ouch. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting because it's like with that whole like rumor of him being GM was actually going to be part about taking AJ and Booker T's, like roll away, so they could have just like maybe one GM, okay, for like the whole WWE, but that didn't work. But then it's like probably the reason why that they don't have Ric Flair in WWE yet or whatever is because of that TNA lawsuit. So who knows what's going to happen with Ric Flair?
Right.
Personally, I just don't want to see him in his underwear again and going, ooh, and all the time. Because it's like, I don't mind if he's going, the ooh, like, like styling or profiling, but man, it's like, we don't want to see you in your undies.
Yeah, if anything we learned, and I'm not using him as an example, but I'm just saying, if anything that we learned from watching The King in the Ring, when I'm talking about Jerry Lawler, is that guys who are way past their prime, and I'm not putting anybody down, I'm just saying guys that are like Lawler, guys who are Hogan, Flair, need to stop.
Right.
They just got to look for they just got to look out for their health, even though that they probably just need the money, like Ric Flair and all his ex-wives.
I hate to agree with that, but yeah, it's true though.
I mean, terrible. It's just.
Yeah, and actually, I was actually browsing over by the TNA section. They were Kurt Angle is blasting WWE again for stealing the ideas from TNA.
Oh,
yeah. I heard something about that, and
I
have to agree with that. I mean, fortunately,
that he's blasting. He's blasting the AJ Cena storyline saying that it is almost the same as AJ Styles, Dixie Carter, Claire Lynch, a storyline earlier this year.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Speaking about another rumor out there like that, close to what you guys are talking about, of course you got to bring up this one. This one was, when I heard it, at first I thought it was just some bullshit story out there. But when I found out it was actually true, I was really shocked. If you guys thought Nature Boy Ric Flair was pretty creepy to see him come back, I got one even creepier than that. Of course, the one that stands out the most. Jake the Snake Roberts apparently losing weight to come back into the ring.
What? One more time, and he already dropped at least about 30 or 40 pounds doing the DDP workout routine or whatever. And actually, DDP says that if he fucks up on a drug test, he's going to be kicked out of his program.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
and
I don't know what's going on with these guys. I don't know if they're just broke. I hate to say that. Hey, I don't mind anybody getting their money. I'm not hating on that. I love anybody who likes to get their hustle on. My thing is this. If you're just going to get your hustle on just to get some drugs, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yep.
Like, on a serious note, get the fuck out of here. If you're just going to use it for that, dude, don't even waste your time, man.
Yeah, sad to say that most veteran wrestlers do that. Either to get booze or just to get, their drug, their kick. But, don't do that. You have a reputation, and for Jake the Snake Robert, hopefully he's not doing that, I just hope he knows what he's getting himself into. I hate to see him, lose a limb or have a bad concussion because he's been out of the game for far too long.
Yeah.
Or just been out of the game for, out of the big media eyes,
Not to be a hater, but seriously, Jake, hey, all these other old farts that you see in the ring, oh, man, they're still fucking bitches. They're still doing shit. They're not supposed to, let's be honest about that one. And best of all, they're still active. It's not like they're going to wake up one day and be like, okay, I'm going to lose weight, go back into wrestling. No, dude. That's one thing people forget about that, It's like these old motherfuckers, for instance, Bob Backlund. That's who's straight edge. That's who works out every day. And best of all, he's still fucking. It's you got, you old-timers, not dissing you guys, you old-timers just, if you're coming back money hungry-wise, do a book. Write a book. I'll buy it. Shoot, Jake, I want to read all your stories about how you did all this bullshit on the road. Dude, I'll buy it.
Right.
But don't come back in the ring. Like Paul said, don't come back in the ring. I want to see you wearing some tighty-whities. It's really?
Yeah.
But, gentlemen, go ahead.
Just, one more news for TNA, just so Gail Kim retirement plan.
Ooh.
Someone asked her if she was going to retire. She said no time soon.
Thank God.
And I think Gail Kim, she's either 33 or 35. I can't remember, but I'm looking at my notes right now. I do believe she was 33 or 35. I can't remember. But, yeah, she's not going to retire, so more power to you, Kim. And, Miss Kim, you can look us up on WCC, and we can talk about that later.
Ah, yeah. And, of course, don't forget to check out all the WCC shows going down every Monday night right after Raw. It's those boys from the Uncensored show going down every Monday night. Of course, you got those fabulous Freebirds. That's right, those fabulous Freebirds from Overload going down every Tuesday night. Also, Wednesday night, hopefully he's okay. Shout-outs to Maurice, Rockin' Reese. Yeah. Rumbling with Rockin' Reese. Hopefully you're okay out there.
Yeah, Reese, if you hear us, hit us
miss
up.
you, buddy.
But yeah, guys, I mean, Murray's, hopefully you're doing good out there.
Yeah, man, brother, hit us up. You know how to reach us.
And, of course, every Thursday night, if you smell what the bro is cooking, that's right, TNA Recipe with the Big Red Machine himself, Brian Jones, going down every Thursday night, 30 minutes after Impact. It's TNA's Recipe right here on the WCC Network. Also, every Saturday night, check out Breakdown with good old Team Bring It and Rockin' Reese. We will see you again next Tuesday night at its normal hours, hopefully 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If not, just follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. Also, if you got Facebook, add us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/Wrestling Commentary Central. I am season number 5 winner, Grand Slam champion, WCC winner, WCC champion, and EL.CIBERNETICO, alongside with that guy, Mr. Jones, Grand Slam champion.
Yes. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see y'all next week where it goes down.
That's
Good
right.
night.
For Paul Martin, Big Red Jones, TEASHAUN, myself, we are out. Good night. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
Put your pants back up.